National Park Nighthawk softball is on the Nighthawk Network, your official home for Nighthawk athletics this season. Our featured softball player this week, Miss Emma Hayes. Emma, welcome back to National Park College. A great year last year for this team that had so many accolades and I think really helped put this program on the map of what it's capable of. But what was it that really drove you to come back and say, my job is not done here at National Park College?
Well, I feel like our region tournament got cut short. Like, we could have kept going. There's some games we should have won, that last game, obviously. And Coach Wyatt the plan she had for this year, she kept telling us, next year this is going to happen and this is going to happen. And we all just wanted to be a part of it. Want to be a part of the great success that you're already seeing this year.
And we'll get into this year here in a second. But, from the moment the season ended last year, I felt like there wasn't really any time off for this team. I felt like it was just next year starts now. And we've seen it throughout the summer and, certainly in the fall season that we had here at NPC, a team that was just driven to get back and do more and go farther. And you can see it out of the sophomores that decided to come back and keep going. And you see it out of these new freshman faces that can kind of read off of that energy. And together it feels like just a well-oiled machine. And we're still really in the infancy of this season, but boy, what a start to this season. Connor State comes to town. You guys send them home unhappy. Eunice comes to town. I think you shocked the world a little bit by beating the number 9 team in the nation. And it's still a really good showing at the Mardi Gras Invitational in Louisiana. I don't even really know where to start. What does this feel like to have this level of success so early in the season?
It's one of the best feelings in the world, knowing that we were able to beat a number 9 ranked team, and we're very young. Like, this is a young team, and the great things we've done so far, this is just the beginning. They're going to continue on throughout the season, and even into next year when the sophomores leave and they become the leaders of the team, they're going to be able to carry the NPC legacy with them.
And of course, we can tell there's a lot of leadership with this program. Of course, when you have the reigning Region 2 Coach of the Year in Autumn Wyatt and the level of commitment and dedication that you sophomores show, you were in these freshmen's shoes a year ago, and now you're in that leadership role. Tell me some of the ways that you really feel like that you've stepped up to help guide them this year.
I'm not really big on talk, out in front of everyone, so I try to lead by action. I'm out there making the big plays, going for the extra bases, and when I see that other outfielders or the other slappers who are like me, I try to encourage them when they make big plays, have good hits, stolen bases, stuff like that.
Coming into this season, what were some of the goals that you set for yourself? It's your final hurrah in Nighthawk Blue this year. And what do you hope to accomplish before your playing days are done here at NPC?
Some of the things, I set a goal before every game that I want to go 50% at the plate, have a bunch of catches in the outfield, stuff like that. But at the beginning of the year, I was like, I want to be encouraging for all these girls. Last year, the sophomores were so encouraging for us, and I just want to keep that going through the freshmen so they understand that National Park, everyone encourages everyone. Like, we try to keep the energy up in the dugout, and we can see where that takes us with LSUE, and I just want to do the best I can for the next coming up.
And of course, I think we see that in your action on the field as well. Throughout your Nighthawk career, we kind of joke that, you've really had like multiple Sports Center worthy catches out in the outfield, diving out there. And then, of course, with your ability to steal bases, I don't know if there's a catcher that you're actually afraid of, but it's just remarkable to see how quickly you get from point A to point B out there. And any tips that
it's just always been my claim to fame is I get on base and I look at Coach Wyatt, she gives me a sign, and then I look at Coach Dory and I'm like, here we go. So it's just part of my every day. It's my favorite thing about softball.
And the rest is history,
Yeah.
right? So we're back at home, and we've got some really big games coming up this weekend. We got Oklahoma on Friday. We've got Mississippi Delta on Sunday. Great opportunities for the fans to come out and see this team in action, who's played so well at home so far this season. But what are some of the things that we've learned from the Louisiana trip that we're trying to utilize coming into this weekend to keep these wins rolling in?
We've kind of had to adapt to every call's not going to go our way. Every umpire is not on our side, so we need to adapt to what they're calling. Some of the pitches we thought were strikes on our side, and they weren't calling them, so we had to adapt to their zone. Sometimes we thought we were safe, and we had to adapt, hit the ball better. We've had to overcome a lot this tournament, but I think that taught us a lot for this season, and we're ready to go.
And of course, Emma, we can't forget that, Hot Springs has been your home for quite a while. And what does it mean for you specifically to be a local girl and kind of represent your hometown at this level of collegiate softball? And what do you think it means for those also who are coming up in the high school ranks and hoping to maybe follow in your footsteps one day?
I just think that I feel like anything's possible. I played high school for 2 years here, and then I was able to be picked up rather quickly. And so I think that the girls on my high school team were able to see that, and they're striving to get better in the weight room, get better on the field, in the classroom, so that they can go somewhere else too. Because I came from Alabama, so if I can do it in 2 years, they can do it in 4.
I think that's a great story. Emma, we've loved watching you grow with this team. There's so much yet to come this year. We're so excited to see where this team goes this year. Congratulations on all the success so far, and good luck the rest of the way. Is there anybody that you'd like to say hello to who may be watching?
Just a shout out to my parents and my family back in Alabama for supporting me through everything, being there all throughout my softball career.
Emma Hayes of Nighthawk Softball. You can follow the team online on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. For Emma Hayes, I'm Mark Oliver. This is Nighthawk Softball on the Nighthawk Network.